Okay, so now that we're finally ready.
Cool, alright. So, first off, I'm controlling Naruto right now.
Alright.
And you'll see that his down item, well, obviously I can't point to it, but his down item, that little red foot-looking thing, that's attack up.
Yeah, again, if you want to know what all the items do specifically, you can look it up on whatever forum you like.
Correct.
Yeah, so, yeah, the down item is attack up.
Yes. So, say for example that my opponent, Neji, was lagging, right? Like, if he, like say he did a rotation. Obviously, I can punish him with Rasengan.
Yep.
But, see, the thing is, you don't get that many free punishes in this game, you know? Like, if you bait out the rotation, you want to hit him as hard as you can.
Yeah, definitely. You don't want to, like... when you have the opportunity to kill somebody in this game, you should take it.
Yeah.
Because comebacks can happen, especially with Awakenings and the Team Ultimates. A lot of damage very quickly, so, yeah.
So, instead of just hitting him with the jutsu, I'm gonna use the down item to increase my attack before I do the jutsu.
Okay.
So the whole point of that is, you know, to deal a little bit extra damage, because every little bit counts.
Right.
So I'm gonna have Neji spin again. And see, I used the up item right before I did the Rasengan, and it's almost like I didn't even use it. You know, because I basically just went into the Rasengan.
And as a side note, after the power-up item and the Rasengan, you could potentially pressure them for more damage afterwards.
Right.
So the attack up item is not limited to just the punish itself. You get like a mix-up afterwards.
I guess the next thing I want to show is how you can actually use items, particularly the stat down tags, to punish things that you normally couldn't.
Those are one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, a lot of people undervalue those left-hand items, which are basically either stat down tags or poison tags.
Yeah. We initially thought that like the poison tags were like the shittiest item in the game. No lie.
Yeah.
Yeah. We thought that they were useless.
And to be honest, the poison effect that they inflict is pretty useless.
Yeah.
But the tag itself is very useful, because it's basically a universal projectile that all characters have. It comes out really fast, travels really fast, and it out-prioritizes all shuriken. So the idea would be to throw your stat down tag. Again, I'm Naruto, so in this case it's defense down, because it's green. Green is defense for items in this game.
Yeah.
And then basically cancel it into a chakra action. So for example, I could throw it and then chakra dash to get in if I was too far away to hit him with a normal move. Or I could throw the item and then Rasengan.
Yeah, and that is a legitimate combo.
Yes. Because Rasengan is fast.
Yeah, keep in mind that all combos, quote unquote, in this game are usually subbable. Some are more difficult than others, but yeah, that's still a legitimate actual combo.
And then I'm holding Neji right now.
Okay.
And you know, you can basically you can also apply this to ultimates as well.
Woo! Look at that! Bet you guys didn't know that Neji could do that.
And also another one that you might want if you're carrying someone with a good chakra shuriken, like for example Balance Shikamaru, or you know, if you're Sasori or someone who just does good damage with their chakra shuriken, you can also throw the tag into chakra shuriken as well. I mean that punish works from pretty much like anywhere, you know, as long as they're lagging long enough for the tag to hit them.
Since we're talking about distance, we have to keep in mind that all these combos the distance for these combos will vary from character to character.
Yeah.
Because some characters' ultimate jutsus are slower or faster than others, and with some characters it probably won't work at all.
Correct.
Just because the ultimate jutsus are too slow. Like for example, again, Gaara, tag to ultimate jutsu, you'd have to be at a really weird distance, and it probably wouldn't even work.
Correct.
Because it would be too far.
Next thing we can show is actually using items to do things that aren't normally possible. So we kind of touched on this briefly earlier, like how I was saying from a normal dash you can't chakra dash to extend the combo.
Right.
But say, I'm gonna switch over to Neji here.
Okay.
So with Neji you can down combo into his dash and it's a combo.
Nice.
But say your opponent's low on chakra and you don't think they can sub anymore. So what you would want to do is you want to go back into a ground combo, right? You don't want to just go into a weak little air combo.
Yeah.
So what you can do is you can... And then, see, you can use the item cancel into a chakra dash, and then after that you're back on the ground, ready to start doing whatever you want to do again.
Yeah. Basically, in theory, if tags were unlimited and you couldn't sub, you could pretty much do this like a lot. You could like do it over and over. Or you could just keep looping them like this.
It also works even if you don't hit them with an item. So technically you could infinitely do it if you had enough chakra.
Keep in mind that the tag doesn't have to hit them for it to work, but in some situations it may or may not be better. I believe if the tag hits them again, another chance to sub, get out of the combo.
Yeah.
But if the tag hits them and it's like a defense down, you reap the benefits of extra damage.
Correct.
At the end. So yeah.
So that's something you'll have to decide for yourself whether it's worth it.
Yep. But yeah, items, especially tags, amazing.
Yeah. It also lets you do combos that aren't normally possible. Because normally you would never be able to land the ultimate jutsu after Neji's throw.
Right.
But what I did right there is as he was falling, I threw the stat down tag right as he was at the right height where Neji's ultimate would hit him.
Okay.
And then I just canceled the tag right after I threw it into the ultimate. Because I'll show you right here that if I just go for the ultimate, it won't hit.
Right.
So that's another thing. It allows you to land things that normally just aren't possible. So now let's go into something a little bit more character specific, but not really. Because most characters in this game, when they're ninja moving, which is double pressing X while holding a direction, you are in the air. Meaning that you cannot do your jutsu until you land. See, until I land from jumping around.
Yeah.
So for a character like Naruto, that may or may not be a big deal. But for someone like Neji, who might need the defensive properties of his jutsu, that's kind of important. Yeah, so the point of this is that when you use an item during a ninja move, you teleport back to the ground like that.
Yeah.
So you can actually use that to do a jutsu like that, even though you were in the air.
So this is useful because, again, it's a quick way to catch opponents in punishes when they think that you normally can't punish them.
And it's also for characters like Neji with defensive jutsus, it's a good way to get access to your defensive jutsu even though you're in the air.
Right. Because most of the time you're going to be moving around anyway.
Yeah, moving around and usually moving around in the air.
In the air, right.
So yeah, all you Neji people out there, it's a big one.
Okay, so that's item canceling 101 right there. And we're going to move on to the next part.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So what are we going to talk about in this next section?